Welcome to Review Every Ship by CitizenCon 2024. The point is to give an update on every ship since some haven't had a video made about them in years. We'll go in depth, but we won't repeat everything on the RSI website. We will link to multiple sources of information either in the description or in the comments. And remember, digital ships aren't imaginary, they're imagine-necessary. Before we start, let me remind everyone we are doing a ship giveaway. This giveaway will be of a Drake Cutter, which is an account to give to a new player, and a Drake Cutlass Black for everyone else. To enter to win, you must be subscribed, you must either like or dislike a video, and you must have commented on at least one video by the draw date. The winner will be drawn randomly on February 29th, 2024. Even if you're only subscribing to enter the contest, that is okay. Welcome to the channel. Now back to our regularly scheduled programming. We have finally reached the Banu manufacturer. We continue our series with the Banu Defender, and it has 0 variants. For the price, the Defender as of 3.22a is 220 standalone, 200 warbond, and was 170 at concept. In-game cost is 2.8 million, and the in-game 3-day rental price is unknown. The ship is only available during time-limited sales. The ship cannot currently be rented in-game. A quick note: the in-game prices, not the pledge prices, but the in-game prices are scheduled to change drastically with the incoming quarterly patch 3.23. So until that releases, I will say take every in-game ship price with a grain of salt. Meet the Banu Defender, a multi-crew fighter whose patchwork design highlights technology from a variety of species. Featuring modest accommodations for its crew and easy access to components, the Defender gets its name from the role it serves, the first line of defense against enemy attacks. That's why the Defender makes the ideal companion to the merchantmen. One to do the heavy hauling and the other to perform the deadly dogfighting. The crabs are here!
I would like to say for one last time this summer that the cabs are here! Oh yeah, cabs are here. Where's Sam? The cabs are here. I would just like to point out that the cabs are here.
Steve, the ship looks like a crab, not a cab. That's why I said crabs are here, not cabs are here. Come on, man, what are you doing? For measurements, the Defender has a length of 24.5, beam of 24.5, height of 5, and it is a size 3 small ship. Its minimum crew is 1 and its maximum crew is 2. It can carry 12 SCU. The claim time for the Defender is about 13.5 minutes, expedited is about 4.5 minutes, and the expedited fee is about 6,200 credits. The Defender has a top SCM speed of 203, which is way above average. For its class, it has the way above average SCM speed for its class. For its max speed, it is 1,200, which is also way above average. That is about average max speed for its class though. For maneuverability, it has above average maneuverability overall, which is way above average maneuverability for its class. It actually reaches the top 10 of its class. For weapons, the Defender has 4 size 3 weapon hardpoints, no turrets, and 4 size 2 missiles. For ship parts, the Defender has 1 small radar, 1 small computer, 2 small power plants, 2 small coolers, 1 medium shield generator, 2 small fuel intakes, 2 small fuel tanks, 1 small quantum drive, 1 small jump module, and 2 small quantum fuel tanks. The more I do these though, the more I notice the matrix is not up to date, so just take these with a grain of salt. The hull HP for the Defender is 14,100, which is average overall. For its small class, slightly above average. The shields on the Defender are the Sukarayan shields, military grade C. These are front-back type shields. The HP is 9,000 total and regen rate is 183 HP per second. The quantum stats for the Defender are: it uses the Beacon military grade C quantum drive. It takes about 4 minutes to go 20 million kilometers and maxes out its range at about 147 million kilometers. What does that mean? You can travel from Hurston to Crusader in about 4.5 minutes or from Microtech to ArcCorp in about 6.5 minutes. It's really fast at quantum speed, but it can travel anywhere within the Stanton system and has enough fuel to return without needing to visit a refueling station. For special features and amenities, the Defender has tough armor, but it weighs less than other tough armors at this size. It has extended quantum range for a fighter, and it has a dual cockpit. Now it's time to rate this ship. A rating I rate from 1 to 10. My 1 is only by if you have a unique reason that is specific to you or because you like the looks of the ship. My 10 is basically if you have the money, the ship is almost guaranteed to be useful to you in the game. A 1 doesn't mean the ship is useless or ugly, and a 10 doesn't mean the ship is perfect. Just remember, this is just our rating. Please give us yours in the comments down below. Or better yet, make a video about how wrong I am, share it, become a big YouTuber, then our battles will become the most talked about thing on the internet. We'll get a huge amount of people invested, we'll stream once a month an in-game dogfight, then we'll get so intense we will have to fight a celebrity boxing match. And then when we go to the fight, I'll throw the match and people will call for a rematch. And then when we sell out the arena and really fight, and I'll win, but only win because I have a dirty elbow that I throw at the end. And then people will ask for another rematch. And then when we'll fight in Madison Square Garden, but this time we'll fight clean and then I'll win because I'm a better boxer, but then I'll give all the money away to the fans and then I'll die a legend. Whoa. Sorry folks, I blacked out for a second, y'all. I didn't say anything weird, did I? Oh well. My rating for this ship is a 6. Let's start with what I like about this ship. The Defender is a long-range fighter. I love the idea of a long-range fighter. It has the 2 beds inside, which I like. There are not a lot of those in the game. It looks incredible. The gold skin, the crab-looking feature, I like it all. The Defender is also completely soloable, even though it has 2 seats for a pilot. The pilot, however, is where my issues start. There is barely anything for the co-pilot of the Defender to do. It's a glorified passenger seat. I think they will change this when the ship gets a gold pass. It's also large enough to fit 2 SCU, but it doesn't have any cargo, which would massively change its utility. Perhaps the biggest issue, however, is that the tachyon weapons are weak right now because they need a balance pass. But here's the thing, the ship is about to get a whole lot better. I honestly don't know whether to score it for what it can do now or what it'll be able to do in about 2 months when 3.23 comes online. So how would I fix this ship? Honestly, I would just wait 2 months. It's about to be a little bit bigger with those size 3 gimbaled weapons that it'll be able to hold. It has 4 size 2 missiles that I would probably up to 8 if I had to change anything, but that's about it. It's a solid light fighter. It's just not balanced yet in game, so it's not as useful now as it will be in just a few months. I might make it a little bit more maneuverable because considering it's supposed to be a light fighter, I do think it's lacking a little bit, but just a little bit in maneuverability. So who is this ship for? The Defender is the long-range fighter for the person who doesn't want to rely on a mothership. It's mostly for if you need a ship for 2 players but don't want to rely on a buddy if you want to take that same ship out and go fight some things. It's more of an advanced fighter because it takes training to get really good at using the Defender. I've had one since the Merchantman was released, the concept of the Merchantman, and I was pretty good at it, and it took forever just to become okay with flying it. It's really a long learning curve to really be good with this ship. I don't mean be okay with it, I mean to be good with this ship and use it for its full capacity. So why is it a 6? Honestly, I really wanted to give it a 7 because it is a truly solid combat ship and it has an interior with beds, it's got rule of cool, it's a solid fighter, but only once those upgrades come. But unfortunately, it's not 2 months from now, and Alpha 3.23 is not out yet. I can only hope it lives up to the hype, but a 6 is still good. Just know master modes might do wonders for it in the future. I imagine using this ship as my, I'm not quite sure if I want to do solo combat ship. It can fly and fight decently as a solo player, and albeit they don't have much to do as a co-pilot, at least they aren't suffering from the Terrapin useless seat curse.
Hey, that chair, it's been great. I don't know what you're talking about.
Steve, relax. I know you're here for our rating, but if you really want a ship, go buy it. We won't stop you, or even better, all ships can be earned in-game once the game releases, and some you can purchase in-game right now. These are just our ratings, but when you spend, it's your money. My opinion, wait until Invictus 2024 to buy this ship because if my gut feeling is correct, this ship will be an easy 7-point ship by then. But as with all non-multi-role fighters, either way, it's an earn in game for me. All right, that's it for this one. Thanks for spending your time with us. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.